I was on my crispy bacon drive there, guys. This is your boy, Crispy Chris, guys, and I know that Call of Duty Infinite Warfare was just confirmed yesterday with a lot of different leaks from not only consumers, but also we the people have actually found out a couple of interesting things, especially talking about the COD4 remastered in Call of Duty 2016 as kind of a game bonus to purchasing Call of Duty Infinite Warfare, which is the Call of Duty of 2016. But guys, I was sitting here thinking about Call of Duty Black Ops 3 and kind of the responses that we've actually gotten back from the community and re-releasing a lot of weapons from Call of Duty World at War. And the weapon I'm mainly talking about is actually the HG40, which is actually the HK40 back in World at War, and the response that we got from the community was actually horrendous, and was a very positive note to a lot of YouTubers and also players who haven't really experienced that World of War feel, actually getting the opportunity to use an HG40 or an HK40 back in World at War, which is a great experience where they're actually bringing back weapons from older Call of Duties that have been made by the same developers in which those are actually being returned. So with Call of Duty Infinite Warfare being created by Activision, I was actually thinking about the different types of weapons that we could be seeing, especially with the COD4 remastered being brought back. Could we be seeing a lot of different weapons being interpreted back in from the COD remastered version into the new Infinite Warfare of Call of Duty 2016? And a couple of the weapons many of you guys may not know that was actually in COD 4 that are very popular. The number one that I really remember was the Barrett 50 cal, which had been around for a while now. It actually been back in, I believe, back in Call of Duty 2, and then it came into World at War and other types of games like that. And the biggest one, or the last one it was actually in, was MW3 in the Modern Warfare series. So with Call of Duty Infinite Warfare being a Modern Warfare series, I can see the Barrett 50 cal being a possibility of a huge weapon DLC in the next Call of Duty. Next, guys, we got the M16A4, which is kind of like a automatic rifle. It was actually an MW2 also. It's sort of like an M16, but not a 3-round burst. Next, we have the AK-47, which is usually a lot of Call of Duty fan favorites. Now we have different variations such as the AK-47, the AK-47U, the AK-74. There's so many different variations that have been actually put into Call of Duty. The KN-44 is another example in the recent Black Ops 3 game. So there are so many different variations of the assault rifle AK-47, but nothing outbeats the COD4 AK-47. And now, guys, moving on to pistols, we could be seeing a lot of new pistols, especially bringing back the Desert Eagle, which is a huge classic, not only in the COD 4 days, but also the MW2 days and MW3 days. And there's always that type of pistol that's very, very overpowered in the Call of Duty games. So the Desert Eagle is more of a likely chance of being a weapon DLC or a weapon in general. And I'm not saying that all these weapons are going to actually be weapon DLCs, but there's a possibility that they could be also already added into the game, especially with the remastering of the next COD 4. They're already going to be made up, and they can always transfer those files all the way over to the Infinite Warfare file. Next, guys, we have an RPD, which is basically a light machine gun that is fully automatic and has a drum round mag, which means it holds a lot of bullets and kills and sprays like no other. The last one I really want to talk about, or the last two, guys, is the P90 and the MP5, which are huge submachine guns that really were outstanding compared to a lot of these newer weapons, such as the MP7 and other weapons that have actually been around recently in the recent Call of Duties. But the COD 4 P90 and also the MP5 were two of the greatest all-time submachine guns up until Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare 3, and all the Call of Duties after that, guys. So what do you think about them possibly bringing back a lot of these older weapons, especially with the remastering of COD 4? I can see it being a huge opportunity, not only for Activision for their remastered COD, but also for the future of Call of Duty Infinite Warfare, which is the COD of 2016. What do you guys think about all this? Because there's so much more news to be coming very soon about Infinite Warfare, especially when we start getting a lot more leaks out. Hopefully you guys do enjoy this video. Make sure to leave a like, and as always, guys, it's been your boy Crispy Chris. I'll see you guys on the flip side. Peace. like the 4th, so I don't know if that's going to be just for the Legacy Edition, where we get a remastered Call of Duty.